Hey guys, welcome back to Island Vibe Cooking. Today I am going to show you guys how to prep your pork to make griot. It's really easy. A lot of people don't know, but I am going to show you with a few steps. Now, if you're new here, make sure you click the subscribe button because I love you guys to stick around when I upload the griot video so you can see it. Now, let's begin. I am starting with a bunch of pork. I'm not sure how many pounds of pork that I have here, but I am starting with my boiled water. I just put it on the stove. I added some lime juice in there. Now I am going to add some salt. This is your first step. You want to add some salt on your meat. Next, you need sour orange juice and lime, and also some vinegar, a white vinegar. I am going to pour it all over the meat, and then we're going to start cleaning the meat. First, you need a really good knife, a sharp knife, but super careful so you don't cut your fingers. Now, what I'm looking for here, I am going to cut the fat off the meat. I know a lot of people like the skin of the meat. I do like it also, but there was way too many fat and skin. I didn't want to deal with them when I fry it. They do pop when you fry it, so I basically remove about 95% of the fat and the skin of the meat. So basically I am going to remove the fat, like I said, on the meat. I am going to do this for about a few times just to show you guys how I do it. And there's a lot of bones in here also. It will be really good for some bouillon. If you're making bouillon, you can definitely look for the bones and just pick them out and make some nice delicious stew with it. Now once you're done removing the fat off the pork, you can also slice it, slightly slice it, so you can get the flavor to get in the meat. Not all the way, but if you like your pork to be chunky or your griot to be chunky, just leave it. Yeah, like I said, I am going to do this a few times. Just remove the fat, the white part. All of them are just fat and grease. Just remove them, because when you fry them, they're gonna be very chewy. But on the bright side, the skin, when you fry it really crispy, it tastes really good. I know a lot of people like it. I like it too, but not too much. So next, I am done removing all the fat. I am going to cut my sour orange juice. To make sure you don't drop any seed on the pork, make sure you use your hand as a barrier to block the seed, because if you cook the seed with the meat, it will give you like a bitter taste on your food. So make sure you don't. Some of them might hide in there, so make sure you be careful. And also, I am going to use the sour orange juice. I am going to put some of the sour orange juice on the side. I am going to do it about now. I am going to pour it in a little container so I can save some for later. Now, the key for the sour orange juice, it helps the pork to have that nice golden color when you fry it. It doesn't look black and dark. That's what the sour orange juice do. And it gives you a slightly sour, not all the way sour, but slightly sour taste. Now I am just going to rub the sour orange juice all over the meat, and also the lime. I am going to rub it all over the meat. Now, if anybody watching this, you don't eat pork, please just keep it to yourself, because there's a lot of people I know, if you don't eat pork, just don't say anything, or if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't comment, please. Okay, now I am done rubbing the sour orange juice. I removed the sour orange juice and the lime, of course. And now I am going to add some cold water. Get it? Cold water, not the hot water I was boiling. I am adding cold water to rinse the pork. Okay, next, when I am done, I'm going to pour it back in the container. I am going to use the hot water at the moment to pour on it. And if there's any more fat on there, you'll see it better when you're done pouring the hot water over the pork. So if there's any more fat, you can take them out. But I take about 95% of the skin off the pork. Now I'm pouring the hot water on there. I'm gonna leave it on the pork for about 5 minutes. Now I am going to remove it from the hot water. The water is kind of cool now. I am going to pour the pork on the pan that I am going to cook it on. Now this is the sour orange juice. I am going to pour it all over the pork. Next, I am going to add a little bit of salt, not too much. Next, I am going to add ground black pepper. Next, what am I adding next? I am going to add paprika. If you have paprika, you can add also and give it some heat. Next, I am going to add maggi. Of course, maggi is optional. You don't have to use maggi. Now I am using some Goya brand sazon. I am going to pour it all over the pork. Just give it some nice flavor. And I also add some garlic powder on there. Next, to make it even tastier, I am going to add my epis. Like, I do have a video on the epis. I will link it down below. Check it out. Now this is a vinegar. I do have a video also. Make sure you check the link down below in the description box. This is the truth right there. Haitian vinegar. Now I'm going to make sure I stir it, or just to get all the spices all over the meat. Next, I added thyme and parsley and a whole Scotch bonnet pepper to make it super spicy. And of course, I am not going to cook this all at once. I am going to separate it and let it sit overnight. Tomorrow I am going to cook it. Thank you for watching, guys. If you liked the video, make sure you like it. Comment down below what else you want me to cook. And if you guys can guess what I'm going to make with this, I know you guys are going to say griot, but think again. Tell me what I'm going to do with this pork. And I'll see you guys on the next video.